Hi, my name is Silly and welcome to the Little Reader's Corner. Wait, something's not right. Hi! So here we are. It's finally time for the life update. I know I've been talking about this life update for probably months because I just wasn't sure when I wanted to do it and when I felt ready, and new hair, this feels like the time to do it. So let's go, let's talk. Okay, so I have been keeping a couple things under the radar because I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out, and I'm not about to tell the whole internet about my life plans before they're actually certain because we don't want to deal publicly with that kind of disappointment. That sounds like a lot. So let's talk. First off, let's go back to November of last year, maybe? Yeah. So all throughout between about September to December, I was working on graduate school applications, which was very stressful. That was also the time when I basically didn't make videos for 3 months because I was very stressed and I had a lot of stuff to do. And oh my gosh, graduate school applications, I mean, I thought getting into university was hard for my bachelor's degree, but for a master's degree, oh my goodness. So I ended up deciding to apply to 4 schools, which was exciting. I applied to 3 in the District of Columbia and 1 in Massachusetts. They were Georgetown University, George Washington University, American University, and Tufts University. And I applied for international relations programs because I have a bachelor's. Now that you're seeing this, I have a bachelor's degree in political science, concentrated in international relations, and English, concentrated in creative writing. I am very passionate about international affairs. I love it. It's very exciting. So I applied to those universities in December, sent out my applications, and I heard back from the first one February, I think 4th. And how I found out was really funny actually, because I just had a dentist appointment for dental x-rays and everything, check out how everything was doing, and then I went into the parking lot and I pulled out my phone and I saw I had a notification in my email, and I hate having notifications. It stresses me out. It feels like something else that I have to remember to do later, so I always like to try to get rid of them as soon as possible. So I clicked on it and it was from American University saying my decision was ready. I started crying. Actually, no, not yet. I started hyperventilating and I tried to log into the site immediately. I finally logged in and then it was like, your decision is ready. Open the PDF or something. Then it took me to another page and I had to open the PDF. And I got in. I got into graduate school and I started crying a lot. Then I called Maddie and told Maddie, and was trying to get a hold of Jade, but Jade was busy, so I couldn't call her until a little bit later when actually I was in Target, and then I wanted to tell her when I got into the car so she could see my whole facial reaction. Heard back from American first, then it took I think 3 weeks until I heard from George Washington University, which was originally my first choice, and I was so scared. And I opened it and I got in. And then I heard back from Tufts University, which was kind of my last choice in a way. It was kind of a backup, but I was waitlisted for Tufts, and then finally I heard from Georgetown like only a couple days ago. It took so long for Georgetown to get back to us, but Georgetown was a rejection. It's okay. They said in the decision letter that 10,000 people had applied for the international relations school, so honestly, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I did record all 4 of my reactions about graduate school. So let's roll those real quick and then we'll get to the exciting other updates that are going on. I just got into graduate school. I got into American University for graduate school. I'm so happy. I'm crying outside my dentist's office. Oh my god. I'm going to graduate school. Signing into my George Washington University application. Oh my god. I'm in. I'm in. Oh my god, my Fletcher Tufts University decision is ready. I'm gonna look at it. No, I'm gonna open it on a different page. Oh my god, I'm really nervous. Waitlisted! You know what? I will take that. Okay. Okay, I will take that. I will gladly take that. Waitlisted at Tufts University? Okay. The final university in my graduate school saga. Oh my god. Oh god, why can't this just copy paste? Rejected! You know, we saw this coming. Bulls. Fine, I didn't want you anyways, Georgetown. My god, over 10,000 applicants. Jesus. Yeah, so now that you've seen those reactions, wow, it was a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion, especially for American. The funny thing is that American was originally my last choice. It moved up until like second or third, especially after I was rejected and waitlisted from the other two. It was second then, because it was my only other choice really. But I think what really got me crying was the fact that I finally had a plan. I mean, I'm sure a lot of other people can relate. Like, the past year was tough on literally everyone for entirely different reasons for everyone, and everyone handled it differently. Everyone was affected differently, but everyone was affected. And for me, I think the largest part of this past year was that I was graduating during all of this, and I moved back in with my parents during all of this, and I have been applying for jobs for the past 6 months. I think I hit about 48 applications now. I have submitted 48 job applications. I heard back from one of them and had one interview and didn't get that one. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot of emotions. So finally getting that acceptance, saying that there was an option out there and I could have a plan, it was a lot of emotions. So I immediately started crying, not for just the university, but for the fact that I now had a gate open for me to go to DC and to get out and experience something new and to have a plan for my future. It was a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions. So that's one of the things, and consequently getting into graduate school, I also, as I mentioned, graduated with a bachelor's degree.
Yay! Yay!
Woo! I did it! Woohoo! Wait. Yay! I just need to keep saying that because it doesn't feel real yet. I'm celebrating with my parents technically tomorrow from when I'm filming this, but I will have already celebrated by the time you see this video. So maybe it'll feel more real then. It feels strange. So also one of the reasons for the hair change, I wanted to mark this moment because I won't be having an in-person graduation commencement ceremony. It will be online, but for some reason it's in June. It was supposed to be March 20th when I am officially finished and would have gotten my diploma. Anyways, diplomas take 6 to 8 weeks to be mailed, but whatever. And for some reason, our virtual PowerPoint presentation slide is in June. I already emailed them and I don't understand, but the point is that I graduated with a bachelor's degree. I got into graduate school. And I'm moving. I've talked about moving quite a bit, actually since February, since that actually became official that I had a pathway to move. So I am moving to the District of Columbia. Well, I'm actually moving into the greater DC area. I'm not sure where I'll be living because basically, if you don't know, DC is pretty gosh darn small and you can basically live in Virginia, Maryland, or DC. And we'll just see where I get an apartment. But March 31st, I'm flying out of Hawaii, out of my parents' house, and back to Washington State. So West Coast, Washington State, where I have my storage unit and my car and all of my belongings. And I need to sort through all of that, make sure I donate, give away, and sell what I no longer need or it's too expensive to ship over, and then pack up all of my boxes for shipping. And I have about 11 days to do that. I'm not panicking, you are. I have 11 days to do that. And then April 12th, I'm moving to DC. Start my new life. So it's all very nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I can move over there because I don't have any job opportunities in my field in Hawaii. I have checked, literally, if you search LinkedIn for international relations or political science jobs in Maui, there's nothing. There's actually 0 search results. So in DC, the capital, I have a lot more opportunities for jobs. So I'm very excited. I'm very hopeful that once I officially have my bachelor's degree and I'm officially in the greater DC area, I will have a lot better chances at obtaining a job. You know, please cross your fingers for me. Drück deine Daumen, because I'm afraid. I'll be staying in an Airbnb for the first like 3 or so weeks while I'm job hunting and apartment searching. So I will have a moving vlog of all the wildness of driving back and forth to my storage unit to get rid of everything and ship everything, and then moving to DC. And it's going to be a really wild ride. So yeah, so that means there's a lot of content changes coming up as well. If you're interested in the East Coast area, I'll have some of that coming up. I love the architecture of the East Coast, of all the brick. I love the brick. There are a lot of really cool thrift stores and used bookstores in the DC, Virginia, Maryland region, so I will hopefully be making stops there. So this is an entirely new chapter of my life. I'll still be making reading content and booktube content, but I'll be mixing in some new study content and lifestyle content as well. I've already been doing that over the last couple weeks to kind of seamlessly slip that in. So we're gonna see how that goes. If you're looking forward to anything in particular, maybe with graduate school or the East Coast, let me know, because these are options now. We can do this. Hopefully you'll stick around. I'd love for you to stick around. I think it'll be really fun. And that's the life update. It's pretty wild. As I said, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around it because it feels all very long overdue, but also just very slow. I've had a countdown on my phone for both my graduation, which happens very soon, as well as what's coming in the future. I'm really nervous, but I'm excited to get out there, hopefully get a job, find a new place, and just make it through. So, I will be starting at George Washington University in the fall. I'm hoping to get a full-time job before then to finance my studies. Moving forward. So, that is the whole life update. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or otherwise, let me know down below. And I will keep you updated in the future. Thank you so much for all of your patience, for sticking around throughout this journey. I have a lot of content planned. Throughout the next couple months, especially furnishing my apartment and new bookshelves and new hauls and thrift stores and used bookstores, and it's all going to be very exciting. So I hope you will join me for this new journey. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day and take care of yourself, and otherwise I will see you in the next video. Bye!